Hello everybody, my name is Crazy Freak, and this will be me playing System Shock 2. Now, before we go into this, don't really know anything about this game. I'm going into it blind. All I know is that when I purchased it, it was 99 cents. So, I saw it, and thought it was a great deal. I thought I'd buy it. Saw it was a horror game, then I was considering streaming it, but decided that it would be more justice to the game, especially a horror game like this, and probably one of great length, to do an actual recording like this. One thing that I do know is that System Shock 2 was one of the major inspirations for the BioShock games, which I love those games. So my hope is that I thoroughly enjoy this. I don't know if I'm gonna scream, but if I scream or act like a little baby, a little girl, I'm sorry. I don't get scared that much. I'm not I don't get frightened easily. I am playing at, what time is it? 2:07 in the morning. So I've made sure that all the lights are off in the room, and that I've got quite the environment going on. I got some nice headsets to definitely take in the sounds of my environment. So I'll just stop going on about it and we'll just start playing. Start a new game. Difficulty normal, of course. Oh, wow. Oh. Okay. What are my options? Oh, I don't need any of this. I already. Okay. Start the game.
Look at you, hacker. A pathetic creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as you run through my corridors. How can you challenge a perfect, immortal machine? In 2072, a rogue artificial intelligence known as Shodan lost her mind. In her limitless imagination, Shodan saw herself as a goddess, destined to inherit the earth. That image was snuffed out by the hacker who created her.
February 3rd is the day the magic happens. The Von Braun, the first starship in history capable of traveling at faster than light speed, will undertake her maiden voyage. This incredible journey is the result of teamwork between the UNN Protectorate and the incredible scientific minds at the newly relicensed Tri-Optimum Corporation. Imagine being able to travel to distant star systems in a period of weeks. It's all part of Tri-Op's commitment to the future. The Von Braun is packed with over 1.8 billion flight, scientific, and security systems, nearly all developed by Tri-Optimum and its wholly owned subsidiaries. Providing security for the Von Braun as she plows through the heavens will be the UNN Rickenbacker. At her helm will be no less than Captain William Bedford Diego himself, hero of the Battle of Boston Harbor during the Eastern States Police action. This incredible union of government and corporation is made possible by an intricate series of docking mechanisms that will allow the Rickenbacker to piggyback its way into jump space. Sleek, fast, revolutionary. Who knows what wonders await our crews in the bosom of the cosmos? All we do know is that it's a great day for mankind.
This is Dr. Nidhi Delacroix of the UNN Von Braun. We've been hijacked by an unknown force. Ship security has been compromised. Do not allow the ship... Repeat, do not allow the ship to leave under any circumstances. I don't know what we're up against here.
Alrighty then.
Welcome to the Ramsey Center UNN recruitment facility. Please watch your step when leaving the train. The grav shafts at the end of the hall will take you to the street-level training and recruitment center. Please proceed to the grav shafts.
Hold on one moment. Alright, sorry about that. I just had to do some reconfiguring of my controls. They were a little wonky, I noticed, when I got out of there. Let's see here. Go on, I suppose, here. So nothing's happened just yet, I suppose?
This device is temporarily out of order.
Oh my lord. This is strange. Alright then.
This device is temporarily out of order.
Okay. Street level.
Step into the grav shafts to proceed to the street-level recruitment.
Alright then. Okay. Is the wrong one? Is it? Whoa. Oh. Alrighty. That's a different. I suppose it's in there, but when I look around first. Hello? Oh, okay. I suppose there's only one way to go. Interesting.
Before you choose your career, you'll want to learn some basic abilities. First, you should go into the basic training center. When you're done with basic training, proceed to the advanced training area.
Oh. Okay. Okay then. Oh.
To pick up some basic skills you'll need to get by in the service, enter this CyberLink booth. Inside, you'll learn the basic skills you'll need to get started.
Guess I go in there.
Welcome, trainee. While you're in our virtual training courses, we provide you with a simulated cyber interface. This training interface is identical to an actual military-grade cyber interface. Now, let's try it out. Move the mouse. See how it changes where you look? That means you're in shoot mode. Hit the tab key. This puts you in use mode, where you can use your mouse to interact with items in the world. Open your primary MFD, or multifunction display, by clicking on the MFD button near the bottom of the screen.
Oh, there it is.
This display shows your strengths in various areas. When you're ready to continue, press the tab key to go back to shoot mode. Try changing between modes until you get the hang of it. Follow the red path along the ground to the next training station.
Strength determines your inventory capacity and the amount of damage you inflict with hand-to-hand combat. Pardon me. Armor and some weapons have a minimum strength requirement. Endurance determines your maximum hit points and your resistance to radiation and toxins. Okay. Psionics determines your skill in using psionic disciplines. The duration, range, and damage inflicted by psionic disciplines can be dependent on psi. Agility determines your movement speed and reduces falling damage and weapon kickback. Interesting. Cybernetic affinity improves your chances of successfully using the hack, repair, and modify skills, and also lessens the number of dangerous nodes. Interesting. What's this here down here? Tech. Oh! Wow. Alright. Hacking skill determines your chances of hacking various computer systems. The repair skill determines your chance of repairing broken weapons or computer systems. The modify skill determines your chance of modifying a weapon to an improved state. The maintenance skill determines the amount of improvement you can make to a conditional weapon. You must have a maintenance tool to use this skill. The research skill determines the efficiency of your research. Researching alien organs can yield useful information, and some items cannot be used without first being researched. Standard. Energy. Heavy and exotic. And then oh. Some interesting skills here. Well, I also noticed that this was, I guess, developed or produced by Irrational, which I guess this is made by the BioShock team, which I thought it was just what inspired those games, but I guess not. This definitely looks like a RPG of sorts, and that's actually pretty exciting. I love those kind of games. Alright, so, anyways, follow the red.
To pick up items, center them on your screen and right-click. This will automatically place that item into your inventory. To
Okay.
view your inventory, press the Tab key. You can move items around your inventory by left-clicking and dragging them around. To drop an item, drag it from your inventory into the 3D view and release the mouse button.
Interesting. Got a bag of chips and a bottle of juice. Sweet.
To use items like buttons in computers, center them in your view and click the right mouse button. All usable items will have brackets around them. Highlight the button on the pillar and right-click. This will activate the lift. Try it out. If you can still see your inventory display, it means you're in use mode. Hit Tab to return to shoot mode.
Good on that.
The object before you is a MedHypo. Pick it up and then press Tab to go into use mode. Right-clicking on the MedHypo will use it and restore some needed hit points. Your hit points are displayed by a bar in the lower left corner of your screen. Many objects in your inventory can be used by right-clicking on them.
My health is low, and it just heals up over time. It isn't instant. Alright. What was that? A bottle of juice? Is a bottle of juice heal? Yeah, it does. And then a bag of chips too. Hey! Interesting. Neat.
See the crate in front of you?
Yeah.
To search it, center it on your screen and right-click. If you are in use mode, simply move the pointer to the crate and right-click. To take an item from that container, simply left-click on it. This will automatically place that item in your inventory. To close the container window and return to shoot mode, press the Tab key.
Is this fermium? Please insert correct chemical. I guess that's beyond me there.
One of the most important tools you have as a soldier is your PDA. This device stores audio logs, emails, and other useful information. Click on the disk icon near the bottom of your screen to bring up the PDA display. Currently, the contents of your PDA are empty. Now pick up the audio log in front of you.
I see.
This message is coming from the audio log you just picked up. You can use your PDA at any time to play any audio log or email you've received. In the field, the PDA is also used for keeping track of your current mission objectives and obtaining help information.
Alright then. Wow. Does it go away? Yeah. And then, as he said, it goes here. This message. Great.
Now it's time to learn about jumping and mantling. To jump, simply press the space bar. To climb a ladder, simply walk into it and look upward. You'll automatically start climbing the ladder.
And then jump up. Well, that was a failure. Wow. I'm an embarrassment, aren't I? Nope. And then jump. And up. There we go. There we go.
You've done well.
Whoa.
Remember, if you're unclear on any aspect of what you've just learned, you can repeat the training as often as you wish.
I think I got it. And advanced training.
If you've completed basic training, you're ready for the advanced lessons provided here. Advanced training will familiarize you with the 3 key areas of military service: weapons training, technical training, and psionics training. Approach the Cyberlink booth of your choice to train in that area. When you finish training in the 3 areas, proceed directly to the recruitment center to choose and start your military career.
Alright. Well, let's start with weapons.
Alright, wannabe. If you want to learn the weapon skills it takes to even think about joining the Marines, come on in. We're looking for a few good men.
Alright then.
Good to have you on board. You'll notice when you're in the CyberLink booth, the UNN has kindly provided you with a virtual cyber interface and all the simulated skill levels you'll need for the training tasks. But don't get too cocky. They'll disappear once you leave the booth.
Oh, okay.
Now we'll teach you how to handle a firearm. Pick up the pistol and the clip from the table. You can equip the weapon in one of two ways. Bring up your inventory and drag the pistol to your weapons equip slot near the right-hand side of your inventory. If that's too slow for you, you can use the hotkeys on the keyboard. Press 2. If the pistol was in your inventory, it will equip for you automatically. To lock and load the ammo clip, hit the R key or hit the reload button on the lower right corner of your screen. Once you've loaded the firearm, take a shot at the dummy robot by pressing your left mouse button when in shoot mode. Notice how its health bar gets shorter as you chip away at it.
Okay. Wow. Just reload again?
Some items need to be charged with energy before they can be used. Pick up the laser pistol. Now use the recharging station nearby. The recharge station will juice up all of your energy-based items. Weapons, batteries, you name it.
Okay. So how do I... so I have to drag it over here? And just stick this over here? And of course for... Right, and then... Okay.
Weapons are not fine wines. They do not get better with age. The colored dot on the lower right corner of the screen tells you what kind of shape your firearm is in. Green is good, red is bad. To fight the effects of wear and tear, a soldier with maintenance skill can use a maintenance tool to improve the condition of his weapon. Just pick up the tool, open your inventory, and drag the tool onto your pistol. Remember that maintenance tools are only good for a single use.
And then it's good. What do you know? Oh. Is that? Okay, it doesn't. Alright. Okay, I guess I'm done here?
Good work. Now you're ready for the Marines. Take a look at the other training areas first before you enlist. They might just come in handy.
Okay, and I just go over technical?
Inside, we'll teach you the basics of some technical skills you'll need in the Navy.
In the Navy?
Welcome. You'll notice when you're in the CyberLink booth, we'll provide you with a temporary cyber interface and the skills you need to accomplish the training tasks. But they'll only last so long as you're in the booth.
Okay.
The object in front of you is a container of nanites. Nanites are consumed whenever you perform technical tasks, such as hacking or repairing. When you pick up the container of nanites, they do not go in your general inventory, but are instead displayed in use mode on the bottom left of your screen. Walk over to the keypad by the door and try out hacking.
Okay. I picked up the nanites. Oh. Cool.
Use the keypad by right-clicking on it.
Okay.
To the right of the number pad, you'll see an orange tab labeled Hack. Left-click on the tab. Text will appear indicating the difficulty of the hack and any bonuses that apply. Click on the Start button to begin hacking. You'll see a grid of nodes. Clicking on a node will either turn it bright or dark. To successfully hack, you must connect 3 bright nodes in a straight line. Beware the ice nodes with the red outlines. If one of these turns dark, you fail the hack, and you might break the item you're working on or worse. You can restart your hack attempt at any time by hitting the reset button, though you'll have to pay the nanite cost again.
Well, that was easy. What? And then more nanites. Oh. Oh gosh, what just that scared me for a second. And why you more nanites?
You can use nanites to buy items from replicators. To use a replicator, right-click on it. Then left-click on the item you wish to purchase.
Please make your
The item
selection.
you purchased will drop into the slot below. Make sure you pick up your purchases before you leave.
Thank you for choosing Value Wrap. Thank you for choosing Value Wrap. Thank you for choosing Value Wrap.
Wow, that's... Ew. Alright then. Guess I'm done here.
You learned the basics of the technical skills. There are several other technical skills you'll learn throughout the course of your career, such as repairing items and modifying weapons. The cyber interfaces for these tasks are similar to the hacking interface. Before you enlist in the Navy, try out the other training courses. They'll be useful.
Alright. Nice go.
Inside, you will learn how to reach out with your mind. Do not let fear block your path.
Alright then.
We've provided you with a virtual interface and the temporary ability to project simulated psionic powers. Once you leave this area, these powers will be lost to you.
Okay.
The red bar at the lower left of your screen tells you how many psi points you have. Psi points symbolize the current ability to use your psi powers. Psi hypos replenish your psi points. Try using a psi hypo and watch your psi points increase. When you've reached your maximum in psi points, move to the next station.
Okay. Take that for the road.
This psi amp amplifies your psi powers and lets you project them into the real world. To equip it, pick it up, and then hit the tilde key. Firing the psi amp activates your currently selected psi discipline. You currently have access to 2 disciplines, cryokinesis and kinetic redirection. Go into use mode and click on the arrows on the bottom right of the screen. This will cycle through your available psi disciplines. Later, clicking on the arrows above the number to the left will allow you to select psi disciplines from higher tiers. Use cryokinesis to destroy the robot and kinetic redirection to pull that nanite container towards you. Be careful. Holding down the mouse button can augment the power, but holding it down for too long will cause burnout, which will damage you. If you run out of psi points, use another psi hypo.
Whoa. That's interesting. That's interesting. One more. I just... What's that? Oh, I don't know. One more. Come here.
Mastery of the mind is a slow but rewarding process. Return to this area if you need more guidance. Before you enlist in the OSA, it would be useful to experiment in the other training courses.
Definitely interesting.
Here's where you make your choice, soldier. Here's where you enlist in one of the 3 branches of the military. Once you decide on your branch of service, there's no going back. A shuttle will take you to a UNN orbital space station, where you'll receive a briefing regarding your yearly postings. Good luck.
Oh boy. Oh boy, I don't like choice. Because I mean, Marines is obviously like a safe bet. Because I mean, guns. Navy's good because hacking. OSA is good because pew pew pew. That stuff. Oh man. I hate choice so much. Granted, I mean, I could meddle in each if I wanted to. Oh boy. This is tough. I really don't know. Alright. I'm gonna go on a wing here. Navy. Oh. What's this? What? Mission posting? Not blocked? Oh. Whoa. What's this?
Welcome aboard the space station Chesapeake Bay, sailor. It looks like you've picked up some standard weapon skills at basic on Coronado Island. Now it's time for your tour of duty. Your tour will consist of 4 postings over 4 years. In this man's Navy, you're given a choice of 3 different postings a year. It's up to you to decide what kind of career you want to have, so choose wisely. Just approach a shuttle bay to receive a briefing on a posting. If you think that posting is right for you, head into that bay to accept the assignment.
What is this? It's over here. Oh, nothing. Okay. Would assume the same here. Okay. This is so weird. Nothing. Command. No, I can't use any of that. Okay. UNN Lucille Military Police, UNN Lucille's Engineer's Mate.
The UNN Lucille is looking for an engineer's mate to help maintain the ship's core energy systems. There's some heavy lifting involved, sailor, but you'll learn your way around the high-tech equipment.
Okay, so what about...
The UNN Lucille is looking for volunteers for their military police detachment. Those sailors can
didn't
get pretty
notice
rowdy
that.
on these year-long cruises, so you better not be afraid of a tussle.
Modify.
The UNN Lucille is looking for an engineer's mate to help maintain the ship's core energy systems. There's some heavy lifting involved, sailor, but you'll learn your way around the high-tech... The UNN Lucille is looking for an ops training officer to learn the ship's navigation and data control systems. You'll get your feet wet with the high-tech systems, but also expect some heavy lifting.
Ops, huh? Ops. So
The
hack,
The
repair, and
UNN
strike.
Lucille is looking for an engineer's mate to help maintain the ship's core energy systems. There's some heavy lifting involved, sailor, but you'll learn your way around the high-tech equipment.
I don't like... I mean, I like the choice, but I don't... It's just a lot of choice. I don't know what I want to do. Oh, man. I mean, ops sounds cool. Hack and strength. But repair and strength is good too. Ooh. Alright, to be an engineer. Alright. Mission postings, engineer's mate, gain +1 strength and +1 repair, +1 strength. UNN Navy. February 13th, 2112. Your tour of duty aboard the UNN Lucille has concluded. You spent a productive year. Captain Mayer was pleased with your work, especially with your willingness to get your hands dirty. You also showed a special aptitude for fixing what got broken and lugging out what couldn't be fixed. You gained +1 repair and +1 strength. It's like actual footage? No. Continue. Oh, they just kind of threw me here. What was that say? Mission selection. What's... No. Okay. Mission postings and shuttles. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Laverne, Florida hosts the Navy's premier tactical training school. While maybe not as respected as the Marines facility at Fort Bush, there's a lot to be learned here.
Okay, so +2 standard weapons.
The UNN Pierce is ferrying liberated political prisoners back home from their detention near Saturn. The Pierce has been assigned a detachment of Marines and needs sailors to load, administer, and maintain the arms on board the ship.
Okay.
The UNN Carfax is undertaking a mission to examine a newly discovered Class B comet approaching the outer solar system. You'll likely pick up some useful skills working with the high-tech navigation systems aboard this newly commissioned heavy cruiser. The UNN Carfax is undertaking... The UNN Pierce is ferrying liberated political prisoners back home from their detention near Saturn. The Pierce has been assigned a detachment of Marines and needs sailors to load, administer, and maintain the arms on board the ship.
You know what? I'm just sticking with the middle for
The UNN Pierce is ferrying liberated political prisoners back home from their detention.
February 11th, 2113. Your tour of duty aboard the UNN Pierce has concluded. Your year's tour was carried out without a hitch, except that one of the prisoners turned out to be a dissident spy. Before and after the excitement of his summary execution, you learned a fair about weapons maintenance from one of the lifers on board. You've gained +1 maintenance. Alright, year 3. I've been doing this for this long? Dang. Oh, more choice.
The Navy strongly encourages every sailor to undertake some amount of zero-G training. A year at the Yamamoto space station in Earth's orbit will more than suffice.
Okay.
The Navy maintains a survival training school on the surface of Io, the third moon of Jupiter. Pros, there's no better way to improve stamina and survival skills. Cons, the 21.2% mortality rate. The Navy's Marie Curie Research Facility on Aquinas 4 is currently conducting research on a new strain of spaceborne virus that killed 220,000 citizens of New Atlanta. To lift the quarantine, we must determine how the virus pierced the city's micronanite shielding.
No, I think I know what I want for this one. I think I want to go with agility.
The Navy strongly encourages every sailor to undertake some amount of zero-G training. A year at the...
Why is it always in February? February 9th, 2114. Your tour of duty at Yamamoto Station has concluded. You certainly weren't prepared for the events of this year. Captain Willits was never popular with his men, but you never expected half the crew to mutiny. The hot days spent regaining control of the ship with the captain lent you a grace and agility you never knew you were capable of. You've gained +2 agility.
Shuttle A-138, you have clearance for landing on the Von Braun in Shuttle Bay 2. Welcome aboard, soldier.
Reinitializing memory strings. Restoring patient memory. Restoring memory. Restoring memory.
Steady yourself, soldier. This is Dr. Janice Polito of the Computer Ops staff of the Von Braun. You're safe for the time being. You're recovering from the effects of surgery and will be unable to remember any of the events of the last few weeks. You're on board the starship Von Braun and something's gone very, very wrong. Some kind of force has hijacked this ship. That's why you volunteered to be implanted with some experimental cybernetic implants. Rely on your cyber interface. It just might save your life. You must find an elevator and come up to Deck 4 to meet me. Deck 4. Can you remember that? But keep your eyes open. They're after us both now.